Good morning, I'm meteorologist Jeff Gerber. Looking at the weather situation for this morning. We always join you every morning around 10 o'clock for about a 15-minute stream. Just this morning seems we have a lot of active weather to talk about. So good news is we're going to go over that over the next 15 minutes, show you radars, show you what we can expect as we go through the rest of the day, and also tell you what we can expect as we go through this weekend into next week as well with our 7-day forecast a little bit later on. Also, if you have a question about the weather, you can text us. The number right there at the bottom of your screen, 409-749-9302. You can text that phone line and hopefully we can answer your questions. If you have any things you're trying to plan, maybe a practice later on today or something coming up this weekend, you want to see what the weather is going to be doing or want to text us about maybe different weather conditions, text us at that number there. Can't call us at that number, but you can text us, 409-749-9302. All right, if a quick look at the rest of the day, it looks like this rain will be moving out of here later on this afternoon. But we're going to have to go through probably another 2 or 3 hours of this stuff before it'll finally start to slow down and move out of here. Temperatures into the lower 80s through the afternoon, and then by 10 o'clock looks like we'll be getting a break from the rain, and through the overnight as well. Looks like we'll see pretty much a break from some of the rain. Let's take a look at some of these sky cams across the area. We've got wet weather all across southeast Texas for this morning. Here's what it looks like from Pack of the Prairie, downtown Beaumont. Matter of fact, you can hardly see downtown Beaumont. The skyline we can usually see from this camera, but the rain's coming so heavy right now that we can't see it. It's just a line of some thunderstorms that are pushing through the area. I'll show you here shortly on radar, but you can see the lightning. I can hear the lightning and thunder outside. Roofing 911 Live Skycam Network from Pack of the Prairie, currently showing temperatures falling back into the lower 70s, humidity about 92%, and you can see so far in the rain gauge we picked up 0.63, so a little over 0.6 of an inch of rain for this morning with some of these showers and thunderstorms coming down. And you can see all the lightning with this one line of thunderstorms coming through. Not a severe line, not expecting severe weather with this line, but a lot of heavy rain. And we do have one flash flood warning in place, and we'll talk about that here shortly. And then we'll take you over to Lake Charles. Lake Charles, you can see some heavy rain over towards the Lake Charles area, not necessarily where the camera is, but you can see off the distance some of those heavy downpours that are working not only through southeast Texas, but southwest Louisiana as well. They're continuing to see some heavy rainfall going to be moving into their area for later on this morning. So if you're traveling over into Lake Charles, they will be getting the rain later on this afternoon. Not so much this morning. This afternoon is where they're going to get some of the heavier rainfall. And then if you're trying to travel west towards Houston, they've been getting heavy rain all morning as well, and they'll continue to be getting the heavy rain at least for the next few hours. We'll take you down to Port Arthur. We've had some rain down there for this morning. Right now, not raining too much in Port Arthur. This line of thunderstorms hasn't quite reached them that we're seeing here in Beaumont right now, so they will be getting that fairly shortly here. So once we switch over to the camera here in Beaumont, you can see exactly what the rain looks like out there, and that's what you're going to be getting down in mid-county, down in Port Arthur here in just a little bit. But here's Port Arthur. This camera brought to you by Market Basket. And right now, not too much going on. You're getting a little bit of a break, but we do have that rain is moving in fairly quickly. This line of showers and thunderstorms that have pushed into the Beaumont area now, and it'll be moving that direction. Same deal for Orange. You're not getting anything right now. You've had, over half an inch of rain so far this morning, 0.56. Temperatures into the middle 70s on our Roofing 911 Live Skycam Network. Torstons Western Store looks wet, but it doesn't look like it's raining right now. Getting a little break before this next line of heavy rain pushes into Orange as well. You can see at least traffic's going along smoothly right now in the Orange area. If you're in Orange and you're traveling to Lake Charles, you're not going to have to run into too much. But if you wait a little bit longer, if you wait another hour or so, you might have to be dealing with some heavy rain if you're trying to get from Orange over into the Lake Charles area for this morning. Kind of waiting for the camera to come up here right at the station, because there we go. Here's our station at the 12 News studio here, and you can see the heavy rain out there. This camera brought to you by Mid-County Plumbing. You can see the lightning. You can hear the thunder from in here. And this is going to be this kind of conditions that are being pushing across southeast Texas through the rest of the morning, and then starting to taper off as we head towards the afternoon. But if you don't have to be out and about, not a good morning to be out driving around. We do have a flash flood warning for northern parts of Jefferson County, and that goes until 1 o'clock for this afternoon. But yeah, the rain is coming down heavy right now. You can see the lightning, hear the thunder. It's just a messy morning, to say the least. All right, let's look at this radar, and you can see right now, this is the line I'm talking about. It stretches from Hardin County back through Beaumont and then down towards the coast. You can see concentrated lightning right now around the Beaumont area, so we're getting a little bit of lightning here. Now, this is not severe as far as any wind or hail or anything like that, but it is producing more heavy rain and across northern parts of Jefferson County. Matter of fact, it kind of outlines the northern part of the county here. We have a flash flood warning that goes until 1 o'clock. We picked up 2 to 3 inches of rain already this morning. This is definitely going to bring us another 1 or maybe 2 inches of rain in some spots. And you can see the rain extends all the way back to Houston, at least the moderate rain does. So once this heavy line moves through, then we still have to deal with more rain as we go through the rest of the morning and into the early afternoon. So like I said, we'll probably pick up another couple of inches on top of the 2 to 3 that has already fallen. So that's why we have that flash flood warning out for northern Jefferson County. Watch out for those flood prone areas. If you haven't seen any flooding, keep an eye on those, because as we continue to add the rain up, we could see some problems out there for this morning, especially that extreme northern parts of Jefferson County. All right, we're still getting a lot of lightning here in the studio. I can hear it outside, the lightning and the thunder. Okay, take a little bit closer look at the radar here, and you can see this heavy line of rain right now over the Beaumont area. As you get back towards, say, China, Sour Lake, things are starting to loosen up a little bit. Just now, this heavy line is just starting to come into mid-county, just getting ready to reach Nederland, and then eventually over into places like Port Neches, Groves, and eventually over into Port Arthur. Once again, no severe weather. Even though there's a lot of lightning with this, there's not officially a severe thunderstorm. It's just a general thunderstorm carrying a lot of heavy rain with it. And you can see the outline here of this flash flood warning, which is just basically all of northern parts of Jefferson County. That goes to 1 o'clock. So if you don't have to be out on the roadways, please don't get out for this morning. And if you do have to be out traveling for work or whatever, any watered covered roadways, you know the old saying, turn around, don't drown. We don't need any folks getting their cars stuck in some of this heavy rainfall out there. Around Beaumont, you know those underpasses, they get full of water pretty quickly when we get 1 or 2 inches of rain in a short amount of time. So just be very careful on the roadways. If you don't have to be out for work or something like that, just stay in this morning, let the heavy stuff go by, and let things dry out just a little bit as we get into the afternoon. This morning it's just not good getting out and trying to drive. Plus visibilities are going to be low with this heavy rain. It's hard to see just driving on a normal street with just some rain coming down. All right, here's radar into motion. We had some heavier rains earlier. That's what really produced the first batch of some heavy rain. And now we're seeing this second line of thunderstorms move into Beaumont, creating more heavy rainfall. So that's why we got the flash flood warning once again. First batch of heavy rain, here comes the second batch of heavy rain, and then behind this we'll continue to see at least some moderate rainfall. It looks like for at least the next couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours or so. So that's going to add on top of the problems we have out there. If you look up towards the lakes area, Jasper's getting some moderate rainfall right now. Been getting some heavy rain in northern end of Newton County as well. Getting a little break right now in Orange, like I said, down towards Port Arthur, but that's quickly going to fill in as this line of thunderstorms continues to march off towards the east. And then back behind that, we'll continue to see rain at least for the next 2 or 3 hours, it looks like, here in southeast Texas, as it's a series of these storm systems that we've been seeing all week long, these disturbances moving through. And today is no exception. We're seeing probably some of the heaviest rain we've seen all week, definitely for this morning. So this batch of thunderstorms moves through, and then we'll see the rain, not as heavy, but a steady rain it looks like after this moves through as we go through the rest of the morning. Here's the big picture. You can see West Texas is dry, Central Texas is drying out. It's really East Texas that's getting hit by the heavy rain for this morning. You have an area of low pressure up here spinning through parts of Northeast Texas, helping drag this moisture along with it and these disturbances, and we're seeing quite a bit of rain all the way back past the Houston area for this morning. So we have to deal with a lot of rain for this morning. It's just really loud in the studio. We can hear the rain coming down here in the studio. Now, Futurecast is a little bit behind. It's showing this line of thunderstorms not coming in until about 1 o'clock. So it's a little bit behind, but it does show things clearing out as we head towards late afternoon into the evening. And that's what we're thinking. The rain's not going to be around all day long. It will be clearing out of here as we head towards, say, 3 or 4 o'clock at the latest. Might see a few isolated showers after that, but this steady rain, the heavy rain, will be clearing out of here a little bit later on this afternoon. And then overnight looks like it's going to be dry. I don't think we'll see too many problems going into tomorrow. But by the time we get towards sunrise, at least this one computer model showing maybe some more rain developing around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and then sticking around through the morning and even to the afternoon, maybe a few showers lingering through the afternoon. So another band of rain, another a group of rain popping up as we head towards, it looks like, tomorrow. Temperatures, of course, we're in the 70s thanks to the rain, right at 70 in Beaumont now, 70 Jasper, Kirbyville, 72 Woodville, also 72 in Silsbee, Orange at 79, Port Arthur at about 74. Quick look at the allergy report. People want to see this. Nothing on tree, grass is 0 today, and then just medium on weed and mold. Out in the tropics, also people interested in the tropics this time of year, nothing going on. Very quiet for the next 7 to 10 days. As you look at our coastal marine forecast for today, dealing with more rain and thunderstorms. South winds at 15-20 knots, seas from 2 to 4 feet. Our next high tides at 127 for this afternoon. So good 80, 90, I should probably say 100% chance of rain for today. Temperatures maybe getting back into the lower 80s if we get this rain cleared out of here early enough in the afternoon. And then tonight, looks like just a 20-30% chance of maybe a few showers, and most of those will pop up probably towards tomorrow morning, and we'll see temperatures back into the middle to lower 70s. 7-day forecast showing rain coverages high again on Friday, Saturday, and still around 50% for Sunday into Monday. So each day we'll continue to see rain, but by Sunday, Monday, they'll become more scattered, and then as we go towards Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, it'll certainly become more scattered as high pressure tries to build in, and we'll start to finally dry out. We'll get some of this rain out of here, so that's going to be good news as we head towards, it looks like, next week. But we still got rain to get through, especially as we go to, it looks like, this weekend, first half of the weekend, where we're going to have to deal with some heavy rainfall possibly again tomorrow and then again on Saturday. Want to go back to the radar? I'll give you a last look at radar. We're getting ready to wind things up here in a couple of minutes, but show you that line of thunderstorms that are coming through right now for southeast Texas. And let me pull this radar up here. Here we go. And it sounds awful outside and it looks bad with the heavy rain, but once again, the only warning we have right now is the flash flood warning, and that is for northern half of Jefferson County. Oh, it looks like they've just issued a severe thunderstorm warning now, it looks like, for around Sabine Lake. Probably does include a little part of, let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, let me go adjust the radar. But it looks like southern parts of Orange County, Bridge cities under the severe thunderstorm warning. Also Jefferson County, it looks like right now, is under that severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see if I can pull it up here real quick. And they just issued it, so not seeing the warning yet, but you can see just a severe thunderstorm warning for, looks like, the Port Arthur area, Bridge City, probably back towards Groves, down towards Sabine Pass, as this line of rain and thunderstorms pushes through. So once again, what you're dealing with mainly